Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Rustam, and I have recorded another video lecture for BS students. The course title is Phonetics and Phonology. This is lecture number 20, and today's topic is weak form. So, weak forms are features of connected speech. Okay, it is supra-segmental phonology. And if you are visiting the channel for the first time, you are requested to subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. In my previous video lectures in this series, I have already talked about first branch of phonology, that is segmental phonology. So in segments we talk about phonemes, allophones, consonant vowels, etc. But when we leave this area and we go into connected speech, this area is known as suprasegmental phonology. So there are many features of connected speech like assimilation, elision, liaison, weak form, rhythm, and intonation and contrastive stress, that is sentence stress. In today's video lecture, I'll talk about weak forms. Okay, now what are weak forms? Uh, Technically, the reduction or weakening of vowel in an unstressed syllable is known as weak form, and the two vowels which we use in order to contract a syllable are shwa and this one a. So this is central vowel and this is front vowel and closed vowel. So these two are used in order to reduce the syllable in a connected speech. Let me give you some example. Let's say here is a structural word can. Okay, as you can see here, central vowel is short vowel, and here this has been converted into shwa. Now we will say kan. Instead of saying can, we will say kan, like icon. Okay, here's a word from. As we can see, let me magnify the screen. So this is transcription, phonemic transcription. Here is long vowel sound. Okay, now this is going to be converted into shwa sound. Let me connect it to this. From here I'm going to connect it here, from. So instead of saying from, we'll say from. Where are you from? Where are you from? I'm from Pakistan. Okay, from, not from. From is a strong form and weak form is from. Okay, see this word as say photograph. So here is a stress. Now this is a diphthong. It is going to be reduced to shava. Now the noun photography, see, instead of saying photography, so here the vowel has been weakened. So using shava sound or this a sound is known as weak form. So this is strong form, this one, and this is weak form, photography. Okay, here is a phrase, we would like. Now we are going to transform it into a weak form. So this whole phrase will be pronounced as would like. I would like to have a cup of tea. Would like. Instead of saying would like, see, would and like, we would. So we would has been transformed into a weak form. Here is another form, bean. B-E-E-N, bean. So here we have a strong form using this front closed vowel, b, bean, e. Now this is going to be converted into weak form. See this one, bin. So bean, bin, bean is a strong form and bin is a weak form. Now let me give you another slide. Structural words. Which are structural words? Structural words are also known as grammatical word or functional words. And here are these, like auxiliaries, helping verbs. Primary helping verbs are known as auxiliaries. Models, we have 13 models. So models are fixed closed class category. Then we have pronouns, we have prepositions, conjunctions, articles, interjections. All these are known as structural words. So there are two possibilities with structural words. most of the time structural words, as you can see, are used with weak forms. Structural words most of the time are used with weak forms. However, for emphasis or contrastive stress, we use strong forms of these structured words. So as a matter of routine, we are supposed to use them with weak forms. Okay, now here are few examples. Please have a look at this phrase or this sentence. Let's say in connected speech we will say kanja swim, kanja swim, kanja swim. Instead of saying can, we will say kan, weak form. Instead of saying you is written like this, you is written like this. So it's a strong form, you. Okay, but we will not use this one. We will use short weak form like this. Kanja swim, kanja swim. But see the strong form. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Can is a strong form. So this is a strong form and this is a weak form. So as a matter of routine, we have to use weak form, a form in which there is a shava. Okay, but if you want to stress like this, can is being stressed. Somebody is being asked if he or she can swim, and the person forcefully says yes, he can. So in this case, it is strong, can. Here is can, weak form. Here is can, strong form. So if there is a shava present, it is a weak form. If there is no shava, as you can see, it is a strong form. Okay, here's another word. Have you ever been to China? Have you ever been to China? So see, shava sound is there. Ya, this u is being pronounced as ya. Ever, been, this been will be pronounced as bin. This two actually is ta. Okay, China. So all these are structural words, have, you, been, to. These are known as structural words. So they will be pronounced with weak forms. Okay, in a connected speech you will hear this sentence like let me try. Have you been to China? Have you been to China? Okay, rather this have will also will be have you been to China? And if you want to stress, then you will say like this, yes, I have been to China. Okay, now how I have made it strong. See, instead of saying been, here it is been. This is been, now this is been. Now it is being said forcefully. Here is ta, now here is to. So the word is the same, ta and ta. So this is in weak form, this is this ta, and in strong form this is to, ta, to. And you are using it as a strong form. Yes, I have been to China. So this is also known as contrastive stress. Contrastive stress means that in a whole sentence you want to stress one word with emphasis. You want to make it prominent. So this is known as contrastive stress. So otherwise, if you don't want to emphasize a single word in the sentence, so you are going to again use weak form. Yes, I've been to China. But as you want to this emphasize these two words, so you will say, yes, I have been to China. Yes, I have been to China. Okay, now here are the case of the. Now this the, this string of spelling it has got two forms. One is known as strong form, another one is weak form. Okay, let's strong form is used with before vowels. Okay, let's say here is the word the. Let me bring it. Here is the word the. This there are two symbols, as you can see. The, this is pronounced before vowels. Okay, now see this is a phrase, the earth. The earth. Here we have vowel sound, and here again we have vowel sound. If there is a vowel coming ahead, like here we can see in the spelling system as well, the earth. Here is the onion. The onion. Okay, see, this is the phrase, and here I have transcribed it as a the. And why we pronounce it the? Because here there is a this vowel sound, as you can see in the transcription. Okay, So if the word begins with a vowel sound, there are 20 vowel sounds in English. So this word will be pronounced as the earth, the onion, the egg, the apple, okay, the ink pot, the umbrella, okay. Now if the word starts with a consonant, then the same we are going to use weak form. Weak form means there will be a shwa, the book. Why we say the means like this, there is a shwa. If there is a shwa, the form is known as weak form, okay. Why this shwa is used to reduce the syllable size, okay. So when we say the, its syllable is a bit elongated, but when we say the, syllable has been reduced. Reduction of syllable is achieved with the help of this shwa sound, okay. Now see the book. Here is a consonant, so before consonant we use a weak form, the book. So now we won't say the book, we will say the book. The table, okay, the table. Why we say the table? Because here is a consonant t, is a consonant t. As you can see here, consonant t. When it is a consonant, then this will be pronounced as the table. Now native speaker would never say the table, they will say the table, okay. More example: the book, the fan, the finger, the moon, the table, the west, like this. So hope you have got same spelling system. Orthographic representation will be pronounced as the or the. If it is the, it is a strong form, and it is used before vowels. And if it is the, it is known as weak form, and it is used before consonant. Now here is another case, and this spelling system, and it is known as and, it is a strong form. It also it can also be used with weak form okay. See the example: an, before vowels. So before vowels we use this form, strong form. Say an apple, an umbrella. So why an? Because there is a vowel sound here. This is a vowel sound, okay, and here is a vowel sound, okay. So now why then when there is no vowel sound coming next, so this an changes into a. Now weak form will be used, okay, weak form before consonants. A book, see, a book. So here is a consonant ba. So before ba, this we will not use an, we will use a book, a table, okay. It means that before vowels we use an, and before consonants we use a, okay. Here is another example, and so see, and has also got two forms. One is strong form, another one is weak form. So in strong form we use it like this, and there is a da sound as well. But when we use its weak form, it becomes un, okay, un. Let's see. Here is a phrase, fish and chips, okay. Here is a strong form, fish and chips. How can we turn it into a weak form in connected speech? So in connected speech we will never we will never hear this phrase as fish and chips. It will be fish and chips, see, fission, fish and chips. Sometimes we bring every phoneme together, okay. Fish and chips, fish and chips, fish and chips, okay. Now this will become one word, fish and chips. I would like to have a plate of fish and chips, fish and chips. So dear BS students, you be mindful that in connected speech we try to exercise economy of effort. So we try to turn we introduce assimilation, we introduce elision, then we try to use weak forms in which we don't have to exert extra effort. So connected speech or supra-segmental phonology means the economy of effort. Let me write on the screen economy of effort. So what is the principle? Economy of effort. Economy of effort. So our energy, we are supposed to use less energy. So we introduce all the features of connected speech. Okay, here is an example of two. Now this word has two forms. One is strong form, another one is weak form. In strong form, we use this long vowel sound two, as you can see two. But if we want to reduce it to shava, so it will become t. So two is used before vowels, strong form, and ta is used before consonant. Let's see example. If we say try to eat, okay, try to eat. Why? Because this is a vowel sound, so strong form is needed. Try to eat. Try to eat. Try to eat. Okay. Now see the let's say this phrase. Try to stop. Try to stop. Try to stop. So why I'm using now ta? Because there is a consonant coming upcoming. So now we'll say try to stop. Try to stop. Try to stop. But here I'll say try to eat. Try to eat. To and t. See, to and t. To t. To t. Okay. So although before I conclude the video, sometime students ask this question from me, that can we introduce all these features into our own connected speech, being Pakistani learners of English? So my reply is that if we are at an advanced stage, like the way I am right now, past 50, so maybe we are not able to introduce these features into our speech, because our speech organs now are quite adapted to our native speech, that is Urdu and Hindko or Pashto. So what can we do? What is the benefit of learning all these supra-segmental features or connected speech features? Because we as a listeners, we will be trained. Okay, if we are listening to a YouTube video, a TED talk video, or BBC, CNN, or Voice of America, any news channel in which native speech is being before us. So if we are familiar with all these terms and these features, we'll be able to follow native speech. So youngsters can introduce all these features into their speech. Okay, so this is very important. And secondly, it is part of your course as well, phonetics and phonology. So you must have an idea behind all this. What happens when words go into connected speech, and what happens under the influence of neighboring words? So what is the effect of environment on segments, or discrete segments? Okay, my next video inshallah will be about rhythm, which is another connected speech feature. Okay, and native speakers jump from stressed to stressed syllables, and the unstressed syllable are either leaded over, or they are just skipped, or they are spoken in such a rush that we can't hear them. Okay, so you are requested to subscribe the channel name is Rustam's Way of Learning English, so that more videos you can have more videos in this category. These videos are being customized for BS students. That's why this is a specialized video recording, so only aimed at introducing BS students, particularly fourth semester students, to basics of phonetics and phonology. Thank you very much for watching and listening to this video. So next I will bring another video for you soon.